Hello my lovelies, how are we all today? I am here to answer your questions. Thank you those of you who have sent me questions about the membership. I am mega excited about it, and so I'm going to answer them all. I know that some of you won't have had the chance to send them to me. Just message me and I'll get back to you one way or another. So it's fabulous. I can't wait. It's been a long time coming. I have wanted to do it for ages and it's just going to be epic. I'm so in love with it. Not so much, I'm not talking about how the site looks or anything like that, because that's messy. This isn't my strong point, websites, but the difference that it's going to make to people is just going to be immense. So like I said, the vision for it, what I wanted to create was somewhere you would go. Now, to put this into context, okay, we are forever sort of in the realms of our mind. We spend so much time in our mind. We spend a lot of time on social media, which means that we're looking at the lives of other people and comparing ourselves to that. This equates to a lot of sadness, a lot of comparison, a lot of envy, judgment, you know, all that kind of thing. And you know what it's like these days. So many people are so full of anxiety. There's a serious lack of confidence, just stuff like that. And I want to create somewhere that will be the antidote to that. That will be the complete opposite. Now, what I'll do is I will answer your questions and then explain a bit further. So, will this be the same as Enjoy Confidence? No, not in the slightest. It won't be anything like that group. The group, Fabulous as it is a free group. So it's no that terribly much is invested in that by the users of it. I'll be actually taking some of the content from there for the site with the likes of the anxiety training, the the intrusive thoughts, sorry. But what I'll also be doing is adding really deep training in comparison to that. I suffered from anxiety. That's how I ended up training as a therapist. I don't believe you have to manage anxiety at all. You can get rid of anxiety to the point where you just have it in normal doses. And when should you have anxiety? When something, I mean, you should be excited when something big's happening. A wee bit of anxiety is normal. Do you know what I mean? If you are in a situation where worries are normal, but to have anxiety every day, not normal. Definitely not normal. You didn't want to be living with that. So I want to train everyone out of having anxiety altogether. There's absolutely no need to be keeping it. Do you know what I mean? It's not just a case of getting rid of stuff either. I have the greatest amount of confidence in the world, and that is not, I was going to say it's not natural, it's completely natural, but what I mean is, that's not something that you either have or you don't have. That's something you nurture, that you can become. And that self-worth and self-esteem is going to be the baseline for everyone that I take into this membership. I don't believe anyone should suffer from lack of confidence or lack of self-worth either. So there'll be a lot of it for that. What was the next question? Is this working with me? Kinda. It's not as in-depth as my private clients, who they have access to me through Voxer, so they speak to me on a daily basis if they so wish. And I will very specifically, work with them on their issue. However, I will be completely available. If you go in and you're like, oh, I tell you what happens is a lot of clients will come to me and they'll go, there's so much wrong with me, and there really isn't. It just feels like that, okay? So I'll end up sort of picking out the most important and working with that. And I'll do exactly the same for anyone that's joining the membership as well, because there is going to be trainings on so many things. In addition to that, I'm going to be doing trainings throughout the group, throughout the year as well. And they won't be like the live streams that go into Enjoy Confidence. They'll be much, much deeper. They will be therapy level. We'll be doing EFT tapping. I'll be training you on various NLP techniques. anything that will help you. It's not just going to be somewhere where you'll turn up, I'll give you a meditation and you'll go away and hope for the best. It will be much deeper than that. It will make a difference to you if you let it. Why before Christmas? Yes, I got that question 3 times. So I do apologise, people, but if you want something to work for you, okay, then that's up to you. It's up to you and nobody else. Now, there's 2 ways to look at this, okay? Firstly is you get the, I've not got time for this, it's coming up for Christmas. Now, I understand that. We are all busy, totally, right? But that's actually when you can make the easiest change. It is, because now, one of the problems with starting anything in January, right, is you'll have a couple of days off, maybe even a week off. You starting anything then, okay, you will over-focus on it because you've got the time off. If I can start implanting, that sounds like mind control, but you know what I mean with hypnosis. If I can start implanting stuff to you now, my cats are running a bit, apologies, then you will find it easier, much, much easier going into January. And it's almost covert, because I'll just, listen to this, make a start on this, and you'll be like, I'll do it when I'm going to my bed. You've only paid a slight bit of attention to it, and it'll get in much easier, okay? Now, you will get what you show up for in life. So, anybody that's like, I can't join now, or I just can't, and they want to leave it to January, it's probably no ideal for you, because that kind of indicates that you're not the type that's going to show up to do anything for yourself when it comes to doing the work. Does that make sense? I hope that doesn't sound harsh. That's just, you can change that at any point, but that's just factual. What I don't do, even with private clients, is I don't mind control them or force them into any kind of special way of thinking. I show them what work needs done, whether that be boundaries, how you do boundaries, their standards, what they're accepting from other people. This is the best way to look at it. There is a mindset that besets a massive part of the population, okay? I call it swampy. Now, what happens is it's a general mindset, right? That doesn't work, this doesn't work for me. That's never true, okay? You can make anything work for you, and I can show you how to do that, okay? Swampy mindset sounds like this. Oh no, I tried that, it didn't work for me. My mind went blank there. It's the kind of mindset where you will blame everybody else for other things. Do you know what I mean? I'd really like to, but my husband doesn't like me to do that. Or I can't eat differently for the family because the kids didn't like anything that's good for them. And do you know all that kind of stuff? And I keep chocolate in the cupboards because the kids like it. That kind of thing, okay? That's all swampy mindset, okay? Now, it's really easy to stay there. It's really easy to stay there because you never ever have to change anything, okay? And when you stay there, nothing ever changes. Now, as I've said before, that's absolutely fine if everything's working for you. But if it isn't, something needs to be different. I'm going to be going into literally everything with this group. Literally everything. Energetics, manifesting, how to sort out your money. I can't even think. Everything that I listed, do you know what I mean? But even just working on your self-esteem, your confidence, that alone makes a huge, huge difference. Working on that will transform everyone in your life, how they actually approach you and what you will allow. Do you know what I mean? So if you struggle with starting this before Christmas, that's just a sign that you're not going to show up for yourself and you're going to continue to put up with what you have so far. Now, again, you can change that anytime. That isn't a judgment whatsoever. It's just true. So if you want to join, do it now. Do it now. Get yourself set up for January. There's no good reason to wait. Meetups. Yes, I did say that in the forms. I know I didn't even put most of what I'm going to be doing. I just sort of detailed the membership, no the other things. I also arrange meetups. I haven't actually done one yet. Similar kind of thing. It's difficult to know how many people are going to turn up. So trying to arrange somewhere in Edinburgh. I'm a wee bit partially Stockbridge, so I've been looking about there. But yes, for this membership group, I will be doing specific meetups just for my membership as well. Doing things in person can be really good, much more interactive training. Now, if you're far away and you can't actually make that, not a problem. I will live stream that training into the group, so you'll always get it, whether you were able to attend or not. Do you know what I mean? And that will be included in the cost of the membership. So there won't be any additional cost that I'm obviously getting there. The £30 offer for today, yes, you will forever pay £30 for a month for as long as you keep that. Okay, that is going to increase to £50 a month because there's going to be so much in the group. There is nowhere else that you can get coaching audios, hypnotherapy audios, guided meditations, and those guided meditations, they'll be added all through the year, as will the hypnosis audios, as will the coaching. That will go along, and that will be guided by what's required in the group. So it's not just a case of me turning up and throwing things at you. If you have a specific thing, say so. Do you know what? It's likely I'll create it, because if you need it, likely someone else needs it as well. That's how my entire library of stuff has been created. It's been created because someone needed it at some point. So there's no shame in needing anything. And I forever, when I'm not working with clients, I'm sitting here creating audios. So honestly, it's not a problem at all. Your mindset controls everything in your life, okay? But there isn't many places, in fact I'm not sure of any, where your mindset is given importance. Do you know what I mean? And if you go to the doctor these days and ask about anxiety, they just give you tablets. It's absolutely useless. So, and not everyone can afford private sessions. So all I'm trying to do is make it as accessible as possible and create a place where you can flourish and be 100% you, completely judgment free as well. And as I said in the post about it, you can be as involved or as withdrawn as you want and just go and do the work that's there. Do you know what I mean? Just enjoy the audios, enjoy changing yourself. I mean, it's just a fact, if you don't have confidence, you're not going to feel like you want to be very visible in a membership, and that's absolutely fine. It's only my job to be visible, nobody else's. So don't worry about that either. I really just wanted to create a place where it's specifically around making you feel better, allowing you to feel better, taking away all the shit that society constantly spews out on social media and everywhere else. If you're surrounded by people that are like, oh, this is crap, and look at them, oh, God's sake, nothing ever good, then that's the kind of mindset you end up with. They do say that you are the combination of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Now, that's not always great. That isn't always the best. And then if you add in, you look at people that seem to have a wonderful life on social media and you feel crap compared to them, and then other swampy people. Do you know what I mean? It's just easy to get really stuck in a this is as good as it gets mindset, and it's absolute nonsense. Absolute garbage. That's just not true. Just not true. You could make the world of difference to yourself just working on your self-esteem next year. Also, you're not stuck into the group. I mean, I would absolutely recommend give yourself all in next year to work on you. Do everything. Work on your self-esteem, work on your confidence, get rid of your anxiety. Let's get on to your body goals, do your weight loss, and get you confident enough where you'll actually go out and do what needs to be done. Work on all of it. I will be there the entire time, okay? And give yourself that year, but you don't have to. If you finish January and you're like, this isn't for me, then you can cancel the membership. It's not going to be an issue. So anyway, please continue to send me any further questions that you might have I think the window cleaners are coming, about the membership or anything else, and I will do my best to post a response. But thank you for the questions so far, and I'm so excited for this year coming. I'm so excited. It just lights me up so much to make this much of a difference to people, and I'm going to get so many more with this being, because it's an awesome price. If you take the 30 quid, even at 50 quid, you know, 50 quid a month for a real life therapist, that's amazing. So I want to see you all joining. I can't think of anything else. I'll probably think of stuff when I go offline. But yes, any questions, let me know, and I look forward to seeing you all inside the membership soon.